I would still go for EG. I think the way I've seen Abed play this
You would go
you know,
with them anyway.
I see Abed Puck, I see Abed Storm, you know.
Easy,
That's enough for me.
Easy choice.
Top lane would set him now. Size. Deal with Fly and Kaka, putting the pressure on. Be able to find some decent TS underneath the tower. It's a mid lane matchup. Definitely eyes on how well Emo is going to be able to do against Abed, how much he's going to be able to get up the lane. Bottom lane, Ollie. Oh, going to be just slightly off the mark with the stun, but it doesn't matter. EG will be the ones to claim first blood with the tri-lane.
Abed just playing very aggressive on a mid lane with 1-1-1 build. You know, it's a Morphling, very hard to kill, but Abed so far doing a really good job. 15
Nice crush.
CS, 8 denies. He has more denies than Morphling has CS. Pretty impressive.
Top lane, they do get the kill onto Ice. See if Crit can get the return kill onto Kaka. Stick charges. Crit running him down. Kaka can get away from this. At that point, RTZ's going to have to be very careful down here. This move from Abed sort of knows that JT's about to... He knows that JT's going to look for an aggressive play, so he's going to be here ready and prepared to back RTZ up.
He's having a really nice read what's happening. RTZ.
JT lead in. Now Abed zip in onto JT. He's going to pop the stick charges. The glimpse does separate Abed for now, but Abed's ready to come back in. Closes the gap. Gets the kill done, and now RTZ's going to dive in onto Ollie as well.
They might even get the courier. Yeah, that's such a big move. So Necrobook 1 done, Roar available. Like, they could just set things up, but there's still no Song. He didn't even save a point on Naga Siren, so very killable, but there is a rotation. JT plus a Phoenix making a move.
Yeah, Ice. Definitely the easier of the cores to take down right now. They'll drop the arena, and there's no chance for Ice. Rotation onto the Beastmaster, same time around mid though. Abed able to get the jump in onto Ollie.
I mean, they have enough damage. If they go with Arena, once again, Ice, careful.
Radiant
Let's
are
see
scanning.
what his raid is. Radiant using the scan. They know someone is in triangle. Yeah, Ice, he looks pretty dead.
Oh!
Did not get deported, so probably expecting the same thing to happen here. Ice. Yeah, we already said he looks pretty dead.
Throw out the Roar there as well. Be able to achieve anything with it, or maybe he will actually, because Ollie is set up very low. Crit and RTZ able to come in and get Ollie in return. Be able to chase for more though.
But IG seems like they're having a really good read what's going on. Just going together, also smoking up. RTZ just showed on top.
Be able to close in on him on time. Going straight towards him. Over in the mid lane, jump's going to be made onto Emo first though by EG. EG, they'll take down the Morph. RTZ in trouble. The Spear actually missing. Drop the Static Storm. Time's being bought for the rest of EG to TP over. RTZ will still go down. Fly unable to help him from the high ground. Glimpse back onto Abed. Abed will be taken straight back to the mid.
IG should be careful when the rest of the team is using a smoke like that. You need to be very careful like what you're doing with the hero, especially as a Morphling. We said that Ice is kind of struggling this time around. Has a book 15 minutes in, but he also has boots.
Trying to get the grab onto Ice. Still going to lay down the Roar. The arrow follow. Crit jumps in with the burst. Have they got enough? They do. JT taken down.
Fly has been having an amazing time most of the time on just on the top lane. Has that Manta style, which will increase his farming capabilities. Going into Scotty next. Just wants to be able to tank up. He understands most of the damage comes from the last rack. Song.
Song set up. Ollie has got Static Storm. They could look to drop everything on RTZ, and they will. Static Storm, Supernova's out. Fly and RTZ are going to try and take down the egg. Can they do so? They can't. The Supernova successful. RTZ goes down. Fly by himself a bit of time with the borrowed time. Chasing down and bringing back they can. Ollie with the glimpse. Gets Fly back in the reaches of JT and Kaka, as Fly will slowly be burnt down.
Yeah, that was such a clutch Eul Scepter coming out from the Morphling there. Yes, you heard that correctly. Eul Scepter from the Morphling. Every single time I see that item, I'm like, yeah, this is good. You know, because your position 4, your position 5 will always want to hold that item.
Playing RTZ. He's here alone at the moment. He's going to try and open up on Emo here. Moves in with a stun. He's going to be able to find him. Emo was not ready for that one bit. Zartizi strikes from the shadows and gets the solo kill onto the Morph. Meanwhile, over in the triangle, Abed leading in with the backup of Ice. They drop the Roar down onto JT. JT will fall. Lifelike trying to go for Abed, but Abed still with mana to play with as he's out there. Buildings just as fast as they need to, really. You know, coming up to 18 minutes in. They've already taken 4 towers away. G, whilst they themselves, they've only lost the 1 tier 1 top. Fly Hitting Arteezy here with his aggressive positioning. Emo. Try and lead in onto Fly. We'll get the glimpse back onto Crit. Static Storm dropped as well. Fly trying to do his best to keep Crit alive from outside of Storm. A Crit will still fall. Emo moving in onto Arteezy.
Arteezy out of
He'll
mana.
set up. JT's got the blink. Arena down. Look for the angle onto Arteezy, but he's not going to find it because Abed in with the silence. Stops this combo from JT. Abed, the savior, coming in to turn it around. As Fly, he'll also fall. As EG, they're able to take down 4 of IG. They're going to go straight for the pit.
They can't respond to this. They do not have Naga Siren for 20 seconds. Song will be available, but this is exactly how EG needs to play. Like, they need to be aggressive, they need to make stuff happen right now, get some advantage with their lineup.
It absolutely could have gone IG's way. If JT was able to get in and get that combo down onto Arteezy, taking the Lesh out, things would have looked a whole lot different.
Arrow. Ooh.
Do have the ults up IG. IG could look to set something up. It's a lot harder now that there is that Aegis on Arteezy.
He got him again.
He's holding it to Emo. Boys, he's got to be careful, Emo. JT. Arteezy's also got to be careful. JT's able to get in, spear Arteezy over towards the trees. That's the Aegis done, but now Arbed, he's zipping into the backline. Supernova out. We'll see Emo disabling Arbed for now with the Yours. Arbed still zipping off to the side, but the Supernova's going to be successful to start. Catching the 3 of them. Arteezy pulling low. Arbed jumps back in over towards Ollie, brings down the Disruptor. Song set up from Fly, being used here to actually allow IG to back away.
Still, Morphling doesn't deal that much damage. He didn't get the Manta style, you know, so you don't get the stats. Eul Scepter is a cheaper way of dispelling things. Now going into E-Blade, so that's going to help out quite a lot with dealing the damage, but still needs some more time. You know, he's not a real carry in this game. It's the Naga Siren.
They go for Emo, follow up here with the Roar and the Arrow, everything being laid down onto Emo, and with the stuns, they've got it. Not enough strength being built up as Emo will fall, Ollie will as well. As EG make moves here with the 4 of them. Arteezy will also come over to start bringing in this top lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Able to get this tier 2 mid. Fly. He's got the Song set up. Oh, they're a little too close to each other. Ice and Crit. They're looking pretty tasty here. Ollie, he lays down the Storm combo. They're caught in it. They'll try and do their best to split, but the arena's down. Evo comes in, blows up Crit, takes down Ice.
Oh yeah, that was such a beautiful song on Mirana. The first thing that comes to my mind is, you know, praise the moon of May. They have a lot of problems right now in EG because they feel like they're under pressure. They need to be doing stuff. You're playing into 2 agi carry heroes. You have like your Leshrac, your Storm, their intelligence. So IG's lineup is much better in the late game.
Aggressive moves going. Fly, kind of chilling there around the bounty rune spot. We'll be able to get the pickup on it. Actually, they don't really want to commit on him because they know there's backup coming in as Arbed zips straight over, looking towards the Mars. Mars will be healed up by the Sunray. Side, Arteezy looking towards Fly. Arbed's in. He's a little low on mana, Arbed. They can continue to chase down Fly. They can't. Fly will be fine. JT comes in with a spear to push Fly back.
Fly just a bit too speedy. Fly has 1 fly, you know, so it makes a lot of sense.
Fly equals...
Yeah, it's
Fly
like having, you know,
Fly.
2 horsepower and the other guy has 1 horsepower. It's has double the amount, so it's gonna be more speedy, which makes a lot of sense. Arrow does not connect.
We have it. Drag back onto Arteezy. Arteezy needs help, and he needs to now. He's going to put the Bloodstone heal. BKB popped by Arbed. Arbed trying to push back JT. He's low on mana. The Supernova comes out. EG, they've got to back off. Gmo turn into the left shit, have some extra damage over to the side. They've got the Roar, the arrow. Actually connects on the Fly. A beautiful hit there from Crit, coming in for the side. Fly, he's got to turn, he's got to run, he gets the Song off in time. Fly, he will live, but he has to run.
So unfortunate, like they just got BKB delivered on the Leshrac. If he had that like 2 seconds earlier, he would probably be able to chase down Naga Siren.
I mean, it was the combo as well, the Roar from Ice actually pushing the Naga Siren into the arrow. So a real combo play there between the 2 of them.
Yeah, the real combo was actually overlapping stuns, and unfortunately, you know, it was a sick arrow, but they needed just a little bit more damage, like 200 damage.
JT's getting gone on here, already back in the action on the backlines. Arbed's jumping over towards Kaka. Kaka's not able to dive out in time, and Emo, he's been caught on the front. Emo's down. EG with those 2 kills, they can look to continue to push on, take this tier 2 tower.
I think it's a correct choice. You know, playing into Leshrac, playing into Storm Spirit, there's going to be a ton of magical damage. You just want to be able to tank up yourself and your own team.
Go looking to wait around the Roshan timer. A minute until it's up. Ice. He's heading in. He's found Oli here with the army. Fly trying to hold him back, but the BKB's out from ISISICE. He's going to turn over towards Fly if they jump in. Roar's down. Abed, Crit, and ISISICE surrounding him. He's tanky, but he is not tanky enough there to withstand the damage here from 4 members of EG. The rest of IG just nowhere close enough to help out.
And Beastmaster this time around also has a BKB ready just to be able to go in. Like, they don't have abilities that go through Magic Community. JT?
Arteezy's found him here with the help of Fly. He's going to drop the arena, but there's nowhere for JT to run. He's going to try and TP, but with a BKB up on Arteezy, just straight through the wall and takes him down. As that was a bit of an unnecessary loss there for IG after they'd already lost 2 out on the map.
I see no difference. Like, I played Dota for 15 years. You know, tomes were not that long in Dota, but every single time it happens, like someone just steals my tome.
Yeah, no, there is. You know, Arteezy's.
If this was a pub game, you know, Arteezy's getting reported. This is an Overwatch case for sure.
If Arteezy was in my pub, I think you let him get the tomes in there. Here we go, down mid. Abed. Gonna look to lead in onto Karka. The arrow actually hit onto JT. They might be able to do something with this. They do. Abed commits with a BKB, gets straight in onto JT. JT in trouble. Trying to back off, but JT's down. Abed now to the high ground. He's also going to get the catch on a Fly. They're dropping the Supernova, but Fly just gets taken out. There's no help for him. But the Supernova, it will go off. JT's come back in with a buyback, but there's no Fly for 50 seconds. Emo
Arteezy taking everything.
Abed just running them down. Arteezy into the base on top of Emo. Emo's dead. No buyback on him. JT in trouble. This is going to be a dieback on the Mars. They'll call it GG. As EG will take game 1.
Man, this was their timing. Like, they grouped around, they got a couple of pickoffs, even without going for the second Roche, they were feeling themselves. You know, the damage coming up from the last rack, he was super farmed. JT, he caught the arrow. Like, that arrow was pretty much straightforward. He catches it, and
then again, this must be some cheese pick that they have prepared. We haven't seen Void at all. I'm willing to, you know, mix things up a little. Let's go crazy a little bit.
Fly is a golden faceless Void.
Void has 4 CS right now.
I mean, it's not like he's doing any better down bottom. This is a pretty miserable start here for Fly. Really struggling to do anything against the Bloodseeker AA combo of Arteezy and Fly.
He's just being completely zoned out. Look at the aggression from Arteezy. He's like, I don't give a damn about CS.
Top lane, Crit coming in with a nice kick there, getting ISISICE back to safety. And with the ball, Crit, he's able to turn and get first blood. Some smooth moves already here from Crit on his Earth Spirit.
He might get that, you know, Aghanim Scepter. Second act should belong to Faceless Void to have that AoE bash with the Time Walk. Bounty runes. Ollie also stacking.
See up top, Crit still able to pick it up despite IG's attempts to stop it with the stuns. Now with the silence into the slow onto the 2, and then Crit and ISISICE, they're just going to battle down the 2 of them. Then bring down Karka, they're going to be able to get JT as well as EG take down both. Top lane getting kills like this going perfectly for EG.
Like, Bloodseeker is very tanky. His armor is super high, especially when sitting near the tower. It's 12, so you don't really feel those right-click damage. Faceless Void will need some more XP to hit level 5. You can see the rotation.
Abed's ready to come in. Looking for Fly. They're able to get the ball. Takes straight down into the Blood Ride. Fly will get the jump off to the side, but Abed's still with mana to go. The Euphonic Shield comes down and Fly. It's not enough to save him. Void gets taken down. Abed once again. Game 2 coming in with the perfect moves to the side lane.
And they don't have enough tower damage. Like, if that was a DP on a mid lane instead of Void Spirit, that's like very punishable. You're probably gonna lose the tower. Top lane Roar.
JT, he's popped the Chemical Rage, but the damage from these summons is bringing him very, very low. Emo will TP over. JT still just dying here to the Necro Book as JT's gonna end up walking back in range of ISISICE. A few more hits. JT, can they save him? Jump over with the Renner. ISISICE is able to get over, but Karka's turned up as well. They will manage to keep JT safe. Crit tries to roll in, gets the combo off onto the 2 of them. Karka still getting beaten down by the ball. Crit will be able to find the kill and return.
Boris, he gets the last hit. So ISISICE, nothing to value lost there. They also force a rotation.
Dire's middle tower is
Bottom
under
lane,
attack.
Arteezy's now got the 6, so Fly has to be careful of any moves they make with backup. Top lane Emo. It's okay. No Roar still for 30 seconds. JT now sticking away from the lane completely. Abed still aggressive here, looking for moves in the mid lane. Bottom, Crit comes in with a rotation, and just a +1. That's all that's needed there for Arteezy to be able to take down Fly.
You know, Faceless Void, he's just struggling. Like, they completely dominated that lane. Arteezy, like, he's staying almost doubled on that at the moment. Going into Maelstrom.
Look at him over here. He's taking some stacks and he's taking some kills. As Emo will jump over, Abed immediately TPing out, but the Remnant is there. Abed will get punished.
That's a big one. Now he tried to go for like he's just gonna be the one dominating the top part of the map, but I also want to see him like possibly rotate and invade that triangle, try to steal some stacks from the Alchemist.
I want to do some in mid. Flyfly does have the 6. Gonna open up with the Chrono onto Abed. Do they have the damage with the finger? They bring him low, they've got it. Now Arteezy looking for the counterplay though. Bloodbright's down. They take down Flyfly in return. Arteezy trying to charge over towards Kaka. Emo jumps in as well over from the side. Ice bringing the boards in. Kaka getting slowed. Crit catching them there with the rocks. Silence and slowed as they bring down Kaka. Raw sets up onto Ollie as they may have lost Abed, but EG hit back and take way more from IG.
EG, they just bring the numbers. JT is not the one who wants to join the fight. He wants to be able to farm that Aghanim Scepter, but the EG, they're making all the right moves. Abed getting the tips. Now he took the finger, he took one for the team. That's their damage. Like, this is their damage inside the Chronosphere. It was very close.
Fly. He stepped up to the lane. Chris is going to be able to jump on him. He's gone. As soon as he's back in the game, he's out of it.
He's level 6. As a carry, 11 minutes in. They were giving tomes to Arteezy in the previous game. Maybe they need to start doing the same thing for Faceless Void, because he's seriously underleveled.
He's going to have such a tough game. Top lane Abed. He's found JT. He's buying time here for Ice to bring the army over. As JT looking pretty dead here. No escape for the Alchemist. Another kill for EG. 13-4 now. Crit was getting gone on, but he's able to make it away. Kaka not able to get the grab in time.
So a lot of time wasted.
Pressure on the bottom tier 1. G, with the strength that they have, they will not be afraid of defending. Very strong right now.
They also have very limited tower damage. These heroes inside of IG, they can't really siege. Ice Blast
is coming in. The setup's there. Straight over they go towards Emo. Silence down as Ollie. He's not quite 6 yet. As Ollie will fall. Emo off to the side trying to escape, but they got any more damage to get him. He's going to fall underneath the threshold as Ice gets the last bit of damage, takes him out. I mean, EG just letting nothing get past them here in game 2.
15 minutes in, they smoke. They have the Aghanim Scepter complete. He gives it the Void Spirit, of course. The AoE Silence, 2 charges. They need to make stuff happen right now. Like, they need to get some kind of, like, multiple kills. Crit. Yeah, he'll gladly take that one. Oh, he stopped the finger. It was like, trying to, you know, cast it, but was afraid that he might get out, actually, with the Rolling Boulder. Beastmaster, after finishing the Necro 3, doesn't care too much about any of the spells other than the Chronosphere. They have nothing else and wants to be able to, you know, deal with the silence.
This smoke. Ollie does have 6, so he'll have some time to buy himself with borrowed time. Of course, the rest of IG, they'll let him go. Unless they see an opportunity for a Chronosphere. Flyplay is around. With Ollie gone, IG will retreat.
JT going for second Aghanim Scepter. He was thinking, do I need a Blink Dagger? Do I get the Axe here?
For the blast, never the combo crit.
Good
He's
silence.
Flyfly again, the setup's there. Flyfly falls in an instant. As EG, they'll clean up Kaka. Emo's trying to bring down Abed with him. A concoction flies over. Abed does get stunned up. They'll get the trade onto the Storm Spirit crit. Also having to be a bit careful, but Ice he's coming in with the backup, and he's got a Roar at the ready. Roar's JT, the Necro books out as they bring down the Alchemist. They'll take down 3.
It's just so much. Abaddon already used his Aphotic Shield. Ice sees that it came out, goes in, uses the Roar on Alchemist, shut him down. Once again, this is the 3rd death for JT. Man, Harmless Void, he's not really having a good time. Like, he's level 8, does not have a single item pretty much. 17 minutes in. This is a good kill. You know, they rely so much on Void Spirit to actually be able to do stuff.
Not being able to find a chance to use it again. They are coming over, and Roshan not quite taken out. And EG, they're prepared for this. They're backing off, smoking up themselves. Prepare for the attempt here from IG. It's JT. Finding a target here. Hawks are out. Ice setting up the vision. Emo moving over to the backlines. Crit's going to roll over towards Ollie. Does get blocked off. Bloodbright's down. BKB popped by Arteezy. Commits over towards Ollie. Emo
they need to stun
keeping out
Emo
immediately, but Abed's in. Grabs him with the Vortex. Stops the escape from the Void Spirit. Ollie falls as the borrowed time comes to an end. See Crit and Ice, they even see if they can chase down for more. They know that JT still around it. Crit, he's in. He knows exactly where JT is. The slow, Ice has the Roar at the ready as there's no escape for JT. As EG, they'll take the 3 of them down.
It's under attack.
Yeah, that was such a good, you know, rotation. They use the smoke, they get out of the pit.
G bringing in the mid lane. EP's down towards the bottom. They want to try and get Flyflies. They show Got like a couple of heroes mid, Crit and Arteezy. They'll start setting up for bottom as Fly. He's been ruptured. He's going to go for the TP out. Crit, he's in. He's got the Yule, puts a stop to the escape. Fly will go down yet again.
He was thinking about using that Chronos here. Like, Crit missed the roar, but has a Yule Scepter to cancel the TP. Such a nice move from EG Radiant. Using a scan, Abed does not feel comfortable. He thought maybe Lion is hiding in the trees. Lion has a Blink Dagger, so it's going to be much easier for him to get the good initiation.
Here we go. On the side, they do get the jump onto Arteezy. Arteezy getting low. They've got the forward. Fly runs it. He's able to catch Arteezy. Does he have the damage? He's trying to be into him. Arteezy is still alive. He's able to walk it off. Fly goes down. That was it. That was the chrono. Nothing happens. Arteezy finally falls, but it's going to be EG with the cleanup as Emo is going to go down. They'll lose 3 on IG.
They used everything. Like, that Chronos here, we talked about how they don't have enough damage inside of it, and
still many items are going to be any sort of considerable threat on his own. He comes in with the Chronosphere. Abed, zip it, and he's on the hunt, and he's actually found him. Abed hunting through the tree line, catches Emo, as there's just no hiding. There is no hiding from Abed.
Straight into silence. They're not overlapping any of their abilities.
Pretty sure we've just seen him have perfect games every time. Every time he's got his Earth Spirit this tournament.
There's a TP on the ground in the river near the mid. No one wants to touch that. After seeing what happened to Puppey, after picking up the bottle, they're like, nah, we're good.
Grip. Starting things off here onto Ollie. JT and Fly will look to get out of it. They're on the run, JT, Kaka and Fly. They don't want to take any sort of fight here. Kaka, his TP still on cooldown, so he won't make it away.
Crit, chasing Abaddon.
Ollie, he's going to go for the TP out. They've got ways to cancel it, though, as Crit. Rolling Boulder, back up and available. 2 more kills for EG. Just 29-8. The killing just never stopping this game.
Alchemist now needs to farm an item for himself. Abed
he's just going straight in onto Fly. He's going to zip him. Will get caught out by the concoction. Back up there from Arteezy. Fly is dead. JT as well. Ice Blast coming in. It's not even needed. Arteezy taking them both down.
They're going to go in. They're going to get those barracks. 6 seconds until Faceless Void respawns.
And we'll have Chronosphere when he's back up. The Rack's gone. Nothing IG can do to push back EG. 17k lead.
Okay, Alchemist. He bought Shard, Berserker Potion, so they have a Dispel mechanic, which is okay. It can't dispel Roar. Soft Dispel. But they can dispel Silences, which is really nice. Also Lincoln Sphere on Void Spirit.
Abed.
Zip it.
He's going to go straight in. He comes with the BKBs over towards Kaka. The Ice Blast will land onto Fly's. Kaka goes down. Flies back immediately. They chase it over to Fly. He's popped the BKB. The Chrono onto nothing.
He got the boars.
The Roar's there. Fly's dead.
They might call it.
Game. I think they will.
Oh man, Chronosphere on 2 boards in the end. Like, oh man, Abed, he understands. I jumped Lion. They don't have enough damage. Like, I go on top of him. Even if I get caught by the Chronosphere, they will not have enough damage to kill me. Earthsmith is the one who's controlling Abaddon. Just some really good showing from EG.
I overall like IG's draft better, so I'm going to have to go with IG. I think EG is showing they're the better team. They're playing bad Dota, but draft-wise, this Sven pick just, it ticks the right boxes for me, so.
Alright,
Also, like, Remnant coming out from the Void Spirit also could be potential setup with the Yule Scepter. So, in this particular matchup, you know, Storm Spirit against the Void Spirit, you know what your item build is going to be on Emo.
Arteezy going in onto JT.
One more hit.
One more hit. Is he going to be able to find it?
No, he can't get it anymore. Like, the Tango plus the armor coming up from the tier 2 tower and some extra regeneration will keep him alive.
Just an aggressive move there from EG to hit the level 2s.
Has been killed.
Dive, quite successful with it. Arteezy chased down here by the 2 of them. The Firestorm, is it enough to bring him down? It isn't. We'll get a Tango going. Kaka still continue to chase down. We'll have stun again in a second. If Kaka lands the stun, Arteezy's looking pretty dead, and he'll be able to do so. Kaka getting first blood for IG.
Comes back with the first blood, lands another stun, boots of speed, and now this sets up Underlord for a bit of a better, you know, start. Because Razor, he will always want to link you in the lane. One of the reasons why they picked him. The slow Crystal Maiden needs 1 mana for a bite.
Be able to get it, and this time RTZ will manage to finish off the kill.
Right now, Sven is just jungling. Having that Mask of Madness, clearing the stacks. They're also gonna stack Ancient Creep Camp one more time. While meanwhile on the top lane, Ice, high level. Ollie's a bit under leveled. Like he's level 3 on Phoenix. He needs the dome.
Mid Emo. Been a couple of times now where he's been able to pick up these supports with the moves. We'll see big zip from Arbed, comes across with the
He's
ball,
out of mana.
He turns with a stun pipeline,
But a nice dodge.
Arbed's able to dodge it there with the illusion rune still low on the mana though. The whole of IG chasing him down. The route there from JT as they bring down the storm. And they'll turn over towards RTZ, Fly. Get the control on this, the setup there for Kaka. RTZ looking to be in a whole world of trouble as the stuns are out. IG bring the fight around the mid lane as they take down the 2 cores.
Phoenix still struggling a bit with the levels, you know, trying to take some XP from those stacks. The one who's also having a really good time is Underlord. Like, he's going for Road of Atos against the Storm Spirit, so I bet he needs a BKB. Like, after he finishes that Orchid, BKB is pretty much a must-have.
Top. They're going to look to see if they can burst out Ice. Caught in the route, they can. Even looking to reset and get out of there at the same time. Mid Arbed goes in with the dive. Him and Crit able to collapse onto Ollie.
They have the counters playing into Nyx Assassin. He's about to be level 8 compared to Emo, who's like level 10. I talked about the items but didn't finish my sentence where, like, whenever you play against the Storm Spirit as a Void Spirit, most of the time it's just going to be Eul Scepter to be able to dispel that flag. Getting caught.
He's going to go down. We'll see if Ice Crit can get anything in return. They can. Crit rolls in, gets the connection onto Ollie. JT turns, holds back Crit. So IG will back off with their Phoenix gone. Arbed, full HP and full mana though, so Crit alone won't be able to do much. Maybe if Emo's able to close in on this, the 2 of them together can take him. Arbed stepping up. Won't quite be able to get in. Kaka didn't quite get in range there with the Carapace whilst the Remnant exploded. So Arbed will manage to live another day.
Oh, Haste Rune just spawned top.
Crit starting some action down bottom. Arbed's going to be in with the follow-up. They've got the control. Fly will turn with the stun, but they have the damage.
EG, they see, you know, they saw 3 heroes on a mid lane. They're like, we caught a glimpse of Sven. JT will be able to secure the bottom tower. Like, this Underlord is in the middle of the pack, but feels very unkillable unless they bring the numbers.
Going in here for Ice. Crit can't do anything to save him. Ice goes down. Did have the summons out, but Fly is going to be able to head over. Start dealing with the Necrobooks. They'll be able to control, take down both of them.
The Underlord with a good bit of malice into another Road of Atos. It's just too good. Like, he's also completely nullifying the damage that comes from, like, in these fights, especially in these smaller areas where, like, you can't just pass. Cane Rune top.
Emo. He's going to commit aggressively here with the 2 steps. Try and close it and set him on to Crit. Himself on top of the Earth Spirit, but now RTZ's ready for the counterplay. Kanga's going to go down. They're trying to take him out with the Rift. They're fully low. Is he going to be able to take them out?
Don't get him.
He's gone. Emo's dead as well. EG had just enough damage to bring them down, but now they're chasing for more. Over to the egg. EG take down the Supernova. Triple kill for RTZ. The grab there with the Vortex, and they drag back Fly. Take him down as well. A team wipe out of nowhere there for EG. G now in a position to go for Roche. It has been scanned out immediately by IG, and IG have the ults ready to go. They've got Supernova at the ready for this fight. Emo's trying to head in with the Ember Sentry down. They've seen him. The silence for Crit, the pullback with the Vortex. Emo's in trouble. He'll buy some time with the Eels, but he's straight back down into the stun as Crit catches him perfectly. JT, he's bailing them out. They'll try and bring down IG. Will fall to the Firestorm. The rest of IG taken out of there. But again, IG losing the team fights. Definitely starting to hurt IG. After he was having a very solid start, I think pretty much 7-0-2 at the beginning. These 2 kills now back-to-back on Emo, slowing the momentum down. EG over to the side. Crit finds the catch onto Ollie.
Ollie can catch a break this game. Like, they have so many tools to deal with him. They don't really have that, you know, high attack speed hero, but also he did not really place some good eggs this time around. Crit is in again.
It's able to find JT, kicks him back over to the rest of the team. EG move over. JT's gone. Another silence, another roll. Crit's in over towards Emo. The full-on there with the Vortex of Arbed. As Emo's gone again, the Tim's starting to come out. As Crit is just setting up kill after kill after kill. As EG controlling this area perfectly. Not leaving any chance for IG to even begin to think of setting up around Roshan. Tier 2s.
Dire's top tower.
If IG want to do anything about this, see with the way last few fights have gone, it's very hard for them to make that call, especially into the Aegis. The mid, Crit, Ice, and Arbed.
Oh,
they're ready
not
to look for
again.
Emo, he's pushing down the lane. The silence is there from Crit, buying enough time to line up the roll. As another death. Bottom lane, Arteezy is coming in with the BKB and the static link. They're looking to take him out. JT is going to be able to bring Flying Kaka back to safety. Ollie will manage to TP out. And with the control that EG has,
Radiant's
rather
bottom
difficult
tower is under
for
attack.
Fly to do. Does have the BKB now, but those BKB usages have to be flawless from the Sven.
For sure. JT's Road of Atos, like, oh, another jump. It's just gonna be on the next assassin. And next assassin does not ever feel comfortable playing in any of the Necro 3 heroes like a Beastmaster, Lycan, Atos. Let's see the damage.
I mean, they're trying to start something onto Arteezy. JT, he already feels the way that this fight is going. He's starting to rip them out. Godstrick has been committed though by Fly.
Dire's middle tower
A bit of an awkward move there. As you can see very early on that JT had no inclination of sticking around for the fight.
Because they could potentially just bring down Razor low enough to kill him with the Sven's God Strength thing. No blink.
I mean, he still wants to go, still wants to make something happen with this God Strength. He's stepping up, but he's been silenced. Arbed's going towards the backline. The BKB comes up, but Arteezy, he's in with the static link. Sven's got to step away. Fly's losing all of his damage. Freezing field for the high ground from Fly. Emo's got to run. JT's going to get chased out by Arteezy. Crit's in again for the roll. Closes the gap on JT as JT's gone.
That was not a good bit of Malice. If we're gonna see that again, Razor, he managed to walk around the bit of Malice.
In the mid lane. Really just prepare for the high ground defense. Fighting EG outside of the base has ended terribly the last few times that IG's tried to go for it. Mid lane. The opening here on
That's a good jump.
The chain stuff coming out. Arbed jumps to the back line, but RTZ's going to get blown off. He's taking down 100-0 now with the Gold Strike. Fly turns up towards Crit's escape's going to be blocked off. IG able to find that opening as RTZ wasn't quite ready for that opening stun.
Damage coming out of the Sven is still super high. He also find a really good neutral item, like Spider Legs, that's gonna give you move speed, ability to go over the cliffs. So like that static link is not gonna be that great. He has a lot of movement speed from the Warcry, Mask of Madness, SNY might be able to just blink and break it.
Arbed closing in onto Emo, the follow-up silence there for Crit. They grab him back with the Vortex. Emo's gone. And we're seeing it every single game, really, when Ice, he's on these Beastmasters, he's on these Lycans, the Micro, the Vision game.
He gets Phoenix as well.
And Arteezy, he's dealing with JT. He's on it with the Sonic Link. JT looking to get out here with the risk, and they got the damage. They do. JT's not getting on tonight.
Crit understands, like, we have enough damage to bring him down. Rolls onto the Phoenix, almost gets like a solo kill until Sven shows up. Fly back from Nyx Assassin.
Otherwise, they're going to start losing the base. Arteezy stepping up to the high ground. And with the push of Ice's army, the tier 3's gone. IG, what can they do to slow this? Ice popping the ult. In fact, ready to look to maybe even pressure a dive. They'll force out another buyback from IG as Emo.
That's a big one.
Looking for the setup. BKB is available from Arbed. He's going to pop it immediately. Turn over one Fly. He's brought in the spam. Fly's going to put the BKB and run. The Supernova's out. EG steps to the side, keep their distance, wait for the ult to finish.
This is so big from EG. They just forced them to use 2 buybacks. They got the tower.
Crit trying to dispel any sort of smoke movement that IG attempt from the low ground. IG very hesitant about making moves into the triangle. Ollie. Ward down. The vision advantage. They're going to try and jump Emo. He's going to look to commit straight away up to Arbed. Crit. He's able to land the 3-man silence. Pushes the back. IG, they've got a split. There's a jump forward from Arbed. They're looking at one Fly trying to TP out the rest of the BKB. Fly. He'll make it out of there. JT trying to bail the rest of the map, but Emo's dead. Out for 90. Ollie's trying to TP away, but Crit's in with the stun. Stops the TP escape. As
Man,
EG, they kill
Crit,
the 2 of them.
what a performance by him.
And allows EG to clean them up one by one. JT very lucky to get away with his life. Of course, Emo and Ollie left behind. EG's got the space to move in.
Because Razor will be the one possibly going in a bit more aggressive, sieging the high ground with the Eye of the Storm, especially with the Aghanim Scepter. So they give him that instead, which I really, really like.
And here comes the push with the Aghanims. Arteezy using the lightning to break down the barracks. 20 seconds until Emo's up. The barracks falling incredibly fast as well with the AC help. Coming in, I've got the fortification. Slow him down a little bit. Arteezy's getting back in there now, but he's looking for the jump. He's in straight away on the Kaka with the silence. The Lotus Storm will protect Kaka. Arteezy nearly kills
Good
himself.
board back.
Zip back in. They're on top of Kaka. Kaka's out for 70. Don't buy back on the Nyx.
They do not want to lose this Aegis yet because they just picked it up.
They're instantly out of there. My popping the ult. Break away from IG. Again, this third game, once more, IG just finding themselves in a position that, I don't, how do they get themselves out of this?
They're just crumbling. Like the decision making after a couple of deaths on Evo, he died for like 4 times in a row. Now trying to Wolves, they're scouting them out.
Here we go, jumping from Arteezy's onto Fly, popping the BKB. He's got to run. He's got to get out of it with the standing link, stealing that damage over to the side. Chris there with the follow-up, closing the gap onto Emo. Emo's gone with no buyback for a minute, and Arteezy is ready to head back up to the high ground and into the base. No creep wave at the moment, though. Emo, very careful how he jumps out of the base like this. Know that EG, if they feel time is right, they'll be straight on top of him. Yeah, they can start. Arteezy. It's another fly, they get the drag back. They do turn the stone on the two of them. They bring down Abed. Abed will go down. Arteezy as well getting turned. Arteezy's gone the once. He's got the Aegis. He's going to be back for a second round, but the Supernova is going to be successful. EG trying to get back in to help him out, but the Supernova goes off. They've all been stunned. IG's having to take down Arteezy getting brought down. Arteezy's dead. IG fighting over with the Magnetize. Crit trying to do his best to rectify the fight, keeping the Magnetize going, but the Spike Carapace trips on Crit. IG turns, they take him down as well.
Yeah, this is the fight that IG needed. You know, they go in, Fly gets a good ulti off. Like,
we're holding it like they were just then. I mean, the EG are fully aware of where IG's sneaking around. Crafter procking against the wolves and the creeps. They're going to try and fight this. They're going to lift the jump. RTG straight in away, but he's been caught up on the Spike Carapace. Kaka's able to catch him as he jumps in. Supernova's out. BKB will manage to come out from
kill that egg.
They turn, take down the egg, jump forward to the back line. They're on top of Fly, trying to run with the minutes or one. He's going to stand his ground past the Godstone. He turns, he takes down Ahmed. Crit fully low as well. The Remnant won't quite grab him. Crit still alive. Kicks back Emo. Emo turns over towards him. Yule set up onto Crit. Crit will go down.
Like, they thought Sven's not gonna turn, but he also didn't have 25 there yet, but you could see the damage. Like, with the Swift Blink, unlocks the max movement speed, just like completely turns around.
EG don't get their BKBs off in time. There will be more than enough chain stun to hold Arteezy in place to allow Fly to get the kill.
And the BKBs are down to 5 seconds. He jumps in.
But instant reaction there with the Hex as they cover in. Commits with the BKB, gets the science down to the two of them. The Supernova down, but Ahmed, he's down. The damage is done by Fly. Over towards Crit they go. The BKB comes to an end. By Carapace for Kaka catches Crit. Crit goes down as well.
That jump, you know, they go in, but they get caught. There's so much control coming up from the Void Spirit.
The impact he can have at this point, that much lockdown around these low duration BKBs is just pretty much unmatched from EG. Anytime IG get the jump and have the better time,
it will this lineup will start to fall off. You know, you have a Razor, he deals the damage, but they have the tools to deal with him right now. There is a Lincoln Sphere, there is a Lotus Orb.
And Arteezy, what's he doing? He's on the front. Arteezy's dead. He's got no buyback. Arteezy dead for 100, 350 gold short from buyback. Actually, Crit's gone as well. His buyback on cooldown. I mean, they're just sitting on the high ground. If IG realizes
they
there's no buyback.
probably think, you know, he has it, but we'll poke. We'll see what happens.
I mean, and they're poking pretty hard here with Fly. They're being cautious, though. They're looking towards the racks instead, already with the jump. Straight up towards the fountain. Emo's looking to get more kills here. Fly will live. The Ice might just be enough to stop EG from losing anything more than the mid and the top racks.
But they might go for the Megas.
Yeah, they're sticking
30
around.
seconds without Arteezy.
They know now that Arteezy has not got the gold to get back in. Still 100 gold short on the Razor. CG, they're trying to start, so they've got to be careful. Kaka with the bar, he's able to try and get the setup onto Fly, forces back to safety. JT actually going to look to take them out here as Arbeck comes in. They look for the jump on the JT, but JT gets them all out.
They still have that Aegis. They have gems, so they can get rid of any kind of vision. They also have cheese on Void Spirit.
The IG, they're looking for the jump. If they want to make it. Won't go in blind. They do actually get the jump onto Ahmed. Emo's in. They get themselves over on towards the Storm Spirit. Ahmed's able to get the BKB off, but he can't zip away in time. Ahmed down for 90 20 seconds without the gold for buyback. EG, they're going to try and commit. RTC's in with a VKP, forcing them back. JT's ready to rip the team out. Knows the rip. Is it going to take them away? It is, but Emo
Oh, they
and
forgot.
Kaka actually
They
left
forgot
behind.
Nyx.
They kind of split up. Ice will live on just a slither of health as he's able to run away. Emo's still fighting back against Crit. Kaka remaining burrowed, causing some issues here for EG as they'll slowly but surely bring him down. Emo trying to finish off Crit, but the backup's there. RTC jumps across.
Age is gone in a second. They did not time it. Oh, that would be so big.
And as it is, Emo's just going to get a free reset. As time's been pulled for the rest of IG to get back over. And now still 50 seconds without Abed. IG, they'll still play it careful, not wanting to push in with Kaka dead.
Dark Rift, Aghanim Scepter upgraded by Underlord, so that means 1 second less delay.
Oh, they're going to jump on TZ, he's keeping in. But they're in, they've got the Hex, they've got the Dissimulate Stun on TZ in trouble. He's getting taken out, gets the PKP off. Oh, so the phase on TZ will be able to keep himself
Spider
alive.
legs.
Ice moves over the back, nice takes down Oli, but the rod's there. They control Ice, they bring him down, the Lycan falls.
Radiant's bottom
Somehow though,
tower is
EG able to keep RTZ alive.
are fortified.
Nearly ending in another disaster there as RTZ still does not have the buyback goal. Big zip in from Arma, gets the ball, they turn them through them. RTZ moving in, they've got the link down on the fly. Keep themselves over the line still, can they take him out of time? They can! The Rift gets fly out of there. RTZ, he's low. Emo's backing up.
He's gonna drop.
Emo's able to just walk back up to him and over the Hex. Emo's able to set him on to Crit. The Hex into the stun. A question
Mark in the old chat. All right, I love that. GG's called. He was just standing there. All right.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, spicing it up a little bit as, oh my goodness.
That was so close. They managed to get out. Void Spirit still stays in. And they get the kill on Abed. Unfortunately for EG,